Orders like the mail, baby.
I'm still gonna send it.
I seen it fall. There it goes. And all that would be left is like shit like right here. And right here, I cut wide just because I didn't want to hit the frame because it was kind of a weird angle. Now I can just get it from the top, just meow. Doing a little work before work starts. Came out here about 3. I fell asleep real early. Now I think that might be a good plan now. Fall asleep like early and then come out here like 2, 3 a.m. and work. Cause otherwise, like if I come after work at 5, bro, it's so hot. It's like the real feels like 110 yesterday. So I'd be dying for real. I mean, I did an oil change on this first. Got the wrong filter. So I still changed the oil. I'm just gonna get I'm on the way to work. I'm gonna pick up a filter at Walmart, the Motorcraft one. I got a Napa one. I didn't look in the box for like 40 bucks. Bro, wasted because I threw the receipt out and the nearest Napa was like 2 hours away. So I mean, lost 40 bucks on that. Yeah, just go stop at Walmart, throw a filter in that. For right now, I don't want to do much on the car. You can probably I don't want to do much on the car right now because it is like 4 a.m. And so I started to grind, but it's loud as fuck. So instead, I was just kind of organizing the toolbox. I got some wire to clean up that atrocious wiring. But yeah, it's not a lot, but it's a lot, you know? So I mean, I'm gonna have to look up. So like those are all cut off right there, but I don't know what they go. They look like they go to something inside the car, so I don't know. Other than that, I'm not gonna touch the interior too much. Other than take the seats out, take the carpet out, put different seats in, get ready for a roll cage, you know, so not that much. But yeah, I gotta get different bolts for the shifter because the bolts have too long of a shoulder. So the shifter riser kind of shakes back and forth. So I need to get different bolts for that. But that's kind of a 2-man job because like if I'm under there, how am I supposed to get up top? So man, brakes, dude. Not original brakes, but brakes since I've had it, like same like that. Once I get some money though, don't worry about it. Hey man, so I mean it's not the worst, but it's not the best for sure. Kind of with a dirty, here hold up, with a dirty tungsten. So I just didn't feel like, even though it's right there, I still didn't feel like, you know, getting up, because I've been in and out of this thing like 100 times. Not the worst, but not the best. I mean, I definitely could do better. It's just for most of it, I had the wrong like clearance effect thing on. And so it was like really fucking it up, and I finally fixed it. I finally found out. And by then, I mean, it was already too late for like over there. I had to repatch this whole thing. I repatched. I really don't know about this welding stuff no more, man, for real. If you could tell, it's pretty hot out. Got the jacket on because, I mean, I got a killer tan last time, bro. Horrible. I mean, my whole arms were blistered and everything because I was welding in the wife beater. Yeah, I'll show you the reason why I decided to do that little seam weld there. Because right there's that seam for the spring pocket. And I know Eric Kenward like grinds it like all the way up to there or so, but I just kept it here. And I do one bead here, and then you can kind of see the center one barely. So you can see this one here, and then you can like barely see that one there. So I do this one, big one first, and I might like over here, and then I go like right here, just burn in right here. I rarely use the the filler, because I just fuse it. I used a little bit of filler on this one, like near the end. I had to start using filler. Right there, I used some filler. Kind of got dirt nasty right there. That's where I bunged up the tungsten, where I kind of stuck it, but I kept burning. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there for now because I don't feel like going on the ground. I did start a fire. Yeah, there's a bunch of oil in the frame. There was a fire started, but I mean the old glove put it out. I'm glad I'm finally starting to get some like weld time in on this, because I mean like before, like bro, I could not figure out why it was not welding right. And I mean I went on like a little manual on top of the machine, and it was like the clearance effect 0, and I had it on like -2, which is why my tungsten was getting so like hot, and it would pop the breaker to my little extension cord. I don't know why. This thing would get bright red and just pop the breaker. I mean, I turned the clearance effect off. Nah, full pedal, full throttle. Be all right. All right. I was gonna go fishing, but the boys canceled, bro. Lame ass motherfucker, man. That's all right though. I get this side done. As soon as it gets past about like that 8:30, 9 o'clock, man, you ain't see nothing out here. It's too dark for nothing. Bro, we're all fuck. I ain't getting our gloves, man. Fuck. I didn't really clean none of it off, so I mean, should be alright. Yeah, this metal dirty as fuck, boy. Tell you what. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's start another fire. Yep. God damn it, boy. Still hear that shit burning. Fuck up my damn tungsten, boy. Fuck. Ooh. Ooh. The spring goes. So the spring goes up into the pocket, that little rubber thing. Catch a little bit of heat. I thought I heard it too, and I was right. Yep, started. God damn it, boy. Yeah. Oh shit. Touched myself with a tungsten right there at the end. I mean, I did it again. I mean, it's not bad. I haven't done really mild since I did mild once, and it was like for 3 hours in AIT or my army training. So I mean, for mild, it ain't bad. I did stainless and aluminum more. Aluminum is kind of my shit. This is how it started. I mean, alright, with the wire brush, I bet it'll clean up alright. And then this side was the second side. A little bit more form, a little bit better. You can see where I ran the bottom one, and then I ran the top one. Gonna hit it with a wire brush. Actually, not too embarrassed of these to show them. Not embarrassed enough to not show them, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I'll actually show these, like, especially because then I'll be showing more in the future, and then I could look back on improvement. Alright, so I'm getting this little Crossmember in. Bolted it up, bolted the back one up, and then put that on there loosely. And then I took measurements, got it fairly even. It doesn't have to be even because these frames are tweaked, but I got it fairly even. Fit pretty good. That side's a little close to that bolt, but I'll be alright. That side I'm gonna have to sneak like a little plate in between there or something. That's just the way it is. I'm just gonna run a couple tacks on right here, and the same with the other side, like where it connects to there, connects to there. I'm just gonna tack that up because then I'll take it back out, fully weld that, and then see if I could find a piece of metal for over there for that gap. Otherwise, I'll have to, go find some. I posted on Facebook like measurement to find how to put this in correctly. And he's like, yeah, one of his was off like 1/8 of an inch. So he just put a plate there, welded the plate, and then welded that to the plate. So I mean, that's what we're gonna do. Just for tacking purposes, I'm just gonna burn through the paint. I got it hot, a little bit hot right now. Because then when I take it off, I'll wire brush around the paint. Whoa, I almost burnt the fuck out of my face. Like, that bitch stank. Rough house. Rough house again. See how bad I can fuck this up. Here, I'll see if you can see what I'm working with. So it's kind of a big gap, for real. Just on the bottom of this side. That side, I mean, it's there, but it's not as bad as this side. This side is horrible. Got this all welded up. I mean, it's not the best. It's definitely something, but I had a couple big gaps, which is my fault because it's just the way my frame is. It's fucked. Not too bad. That's not a hole, it just looks black right there. But I mean, definitely done better, but I've definitely done worse too, so not bad. So I got that all welded up, and I just threw it in, and I mean, it's kind of a good fit. The only thing is, it's a little loose on that side, because of course that. But I mean, that side slid in, and I mean, it doesn't really move like much at all. Like I pull it up tight and it lines up perfect. Well, a little bit, it's not to be moved a little. The difference, like that one's like almost above the bolt, and that one's to the left of the bolt. I'm not gonna weld this up right now, just because I got some stuff to do. Burnt the fuck up myself. That hurts a lot. So I put that bolt in, and it shot it over just a little bit. I mean, it made it a little more even. That's probably like a quarter inch off. So I'm happy with that. It's definitely out of tolerance if this is like super precise machining, but it's not. Pull this up, and I mean, it's perfect. It's gonna go in real good, I think. All right, so you got this fully welded in. Not too bad. I mean, pretty good actually. Most of them around there. Kind of bad, but that was the first one I did. But yeah, that one is my favorite over there. So yeah, I mean, I just what? Yeah. It's like 2 days later because I got another piece of metal in my eye. I don't know if you remember the last time. I didn't get those cool glasses like last time. That shit got me in my left pupil. This one I had a piece like in the brown part of my eye. Yeah, they're like, oh, you need to wear safety glasses. Like, yeah, I was wearing safety glasses just like the time before, bro. It hits me right in the chest, bam, right up in my eye. So like, oh, you need to look into something different. So, got these bad boys right here. As you can see, it's so ooh, it's
21.
so hot out here. I'm gonna bolt the control arms back on, and then I gotta drill through here where the tie rod would go. You gotta drill 1/2 inch for the new hardware. So everything's in. The rack is just set in there. I mean, everything here is tightened up. That's just loose in there because I'm having a problem with it toe out. No matter how tight I screw the tie rod in, it's towed out on both sides. But yeah, it's a fairly simple install. I mean, it took me a couple days because I'm on the ground, but if I had a lift, it would definitely take maybe half a day. Especially if I had AC, I'd be dying. God damn, that's probably gonna be the end of the video right there. Eric Kenwood Racing, dope ass thing, because I really didn't want to do a whole K-member. I would have done a whole K-member, but I didn't want to. This keeps my factory frame rails. Can take the oil pan out now with the motor still in. I already texted him. It's one of the best fitting fabricate yourself kits that I've used so far. It's a big shout out to Eric Kenwood Race. Check him out if you need. He's got like fiberglass hoods, not fiberglass, just hoods, but dashes, hoods, trunk lids, rear bumpers. I already said bumpers. For hella shit, like hella cars. I'm only in the GBody type stuff, but yeah, he's got it for Mustangs, GBody, different types of GBodies too, because there's like the 4-door, 2-door. He's working on a fiberglass wagon door too, like all 4 doors. And one of these days, I'm gonna print out my sheet for my injectors so I could send them back to Snake Eater so they could service them. Shout out, sponsor on the channel. Yeah, that's about all I got. Deuces.